Alright, so here's the finished product. So my oven's kind of broke, so the top burner actually doesn't work on my oven, so that's why they're not quite so brown on the top. Also, I'm wearing nitrile gloves. You can get some of these at Amazon.com, a box of them, 100 of them, for about $10. And working with the dough as it's liquidy and stuff has a tendency to dry out your hands. And so I put these gloves on especially just to clean using bleach, because you definitely don't want to get bleach cleaner on your hands. It really dries them out. So, but it also would be a good idea to use these when first mixing that dough when it's still really liquidy. That'll help prevent your hands from getting dry. But you know, I love to use Curel lotion, so that should be fine. So what you want to do when you're done with your cooking, I bake these for about 22, 23 minutes, starting it at 335 Fahrenheit, moving it up to 400 in the last couple minutes. And so I just kind of winged it since my oven's broken. So what you want to do is you want to take it and you want to pierce it with a toothpick and pull it out and see if there's any residue on the toothpick. You know, like if you see like doughiness on the toothpick, you know it's not quite done. So this looks good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just crack it open and put some Smart Balance on it. It's pretty good butter spread. So yeah, let me pull it. Try to pull it open here and see if I can show you that. Try to cut it open here. Oh, one more thing is that it kind of. That's the bread right there. Pretty tasty looking, really steamy. This is some of the best bread. I mean, lots of people have talked to this is the very best bread they've ever had. So the reason why I puffed up a little too much, I think either because I had it on a little too low of heat, or I didn't let it rise enough, which I definitely didn't let it rise enough. So, all right. So now comes to storing the bread. I've read online that they say to it's best to store bread at room temperature, not in the fridge. So the one thing is, this is a warm bread, so I'm putting it in a bag to store it. There's a couple ways to go about this. You can either let it just cool down naturally till the bread is very cool, and then you can put it in the bag. And if you're going to store it at room temperature bread in the room temperature bag, there won't be any condensation. But if you put warm bread in the bag like I did, because I don't want to wait for it to cool, make sure you have some kind of paper towel, or I'm out of paper towel, so I'm just putting a regular towel in there to help absorb the moisture. If you want to put it in the fridge, you can put it in like this with some kind of absorbent material, and then just make sure it sits upright in the fridge overnight, preferably, or for a few hours, with the zipper actually open, so that it allows for the moisture to not condense into the bag. So that's how you store it. All right.